Yep.
You can put it in at the beginning?
Yep.
Okay. A nation at war with itself. A nation on the brink of being irreversibly changed. An issue tearing a country apart. These things, and many more, faced Abraham Lincoln as he gave his Gettysburg Address. Today, I would like to address four things. First, a brief background about Abraham Lincoln. Second, the importance of public speaking in Abraham Lincoln's career. Third, major ideas of the Gettysburg Address. And fourth, an analysis of technique and content of Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. First, I would like to give a brief background on Abraham Lincoln. The following comes from biography.com. During his first and only term in the House of Representatives as a representative from Illinois, Abraham Lincoln taught himself law, and upon his term being complete, actually started practicing law in Springfield, Illinois. Despite being beaten by Stephen Douglas for the Senate seat for Illinois, Abraham Lincoln was launched into the presidential campaign of 1860. In the election of 1860, Lincoln only won 40% of the popular vote, yet he ended up winning the Electoral College, making him the 16th President of the United States. During his 2 terms of presidency, Abraham Lincoln had to lead the country through a horrific civil war and managed to abolish slavery, as well as bring together a broken nation. In the end, Abraham Lincoln became one of the most influential and important presidents with his Emancipation Proclamation and handling of a nation at war. I would also like to look at the importance of public speaking in Abraham Lincoln's career. As I stated before from biography.com, Mr. Lincoln taught himself law during his time at the House of Representatives. Biography.com found several examples where Mr. Lincoln was able to win cases based on his good verbal argument. Therefore, public speaking was very important to Mr. Lincoln at this time in his life and to the lives of his clients. Furthermore, public speaking was crucial to Mr. Lincoln during his time as president. Mr. Lincoln's public speaking ability was key during the Civil War, as it was his duty as president to comfort and motivate the people of the Union as they were fighting against their brothers and sisters of the South. It can be concluded that public speaking was an integral part of Abraham Lincoln's career, both as a lawyer and as a president during a Civil War. Furthermore, I would like to also analyze some of the major ideas of the Gettysburg Address. First, President Lincoln reminds those listening of the vision the Founding Fathers had when they envisioned the country. Probably one of the most memorable lines is 70 years ago. But the lines coming after that talk about a vision that the Founding Fathers had, one where everyone is free and free of slavery. Second, the main idea of the Gettysburg Address was to motivate the country to keep fighting on. In his speech, President Lincoln said, "It is for us the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work. They who fought here have thus so far nobly advanced." By reminding the American people what the soldiers died for, President Lincoln hoped to spark a fire for them to finish the war strong and unite the country. Finally, President Lincoln gave the Gettysburg Address to honor and address the heroics and bravery of all the soldiers who died on the battlefield. Ultimately, the Gettysburg Address had 3 main points. 1, to remind the country the vision the Founding Fathers had when they created the country. 2, to motivate the remaining soldiers and the Union to keep on fighting the war. And 3, to honor those who had died. My analysis today is on the technique and content of the Gettysburg Address. First, President Lincoln's technique was crucial in the writing and delivery of the Gettysburg Address. He used his words to deliver a strong message and to hopefully motivate the people of the Union to keep on fighting as the war was almost over. Furthermore, the Gettysburg Address, the content of the Gettysburg Address goes hand in hand with the technique. The content had to motivate the country and also at the same time commemorate the soldiers that had died there. Lincoln used the content of his speech to remind his broken nation what the soldiers died fighting for. At the end of the day, the technique and content of the Gettysburg Address, along with, were influential in motivating a country at war after a bloody battle. In conclusion, I would like to end with these 2 points. Primarily, Lincoln's experience as a lawyer and representative in Congress helped him give the Gettysburg Address. And finally, that President Lincoln used the Gettysburg Address to comfort and motivate a country. Thank you.